Good morning. Good morning. Haven't been on here in a couple of days and decided to come on here and talk about that we are on the right path. If you really following Jesus, you really on the right path. And just wanted to get on here and tell you that John 15:5 says, I am the vine and you are the branches. If a person remain in me and I remain in him, then he produce much fruit. But without me, he can do nothing. If anyone does not remain in me, then he is like a branch that is thrown away. That branch dies. People pick it up, dead branches, and throw them into the fire and burn them. Remain in me and follow my teaching. If you do this, then you can ask for anything you want, and it will be given to you. You should produce much fruit and show that you are my followers. This brings joy to my Father. I love you as the Father loves me. Now remain in my love. I have obeyed my Father's command, and I remain in his love. In the same way, if you obey my commands, you will remain in my love. I have told you these things so that you can have the same joy I have. I want your joy to be the fullest joy. Oh, that's good news this morning. That's good news this morning. Jesus said, if you just follow me, if you just do my Father's command, I'm telling you that you will get everything that you've been asking for. He said, you are branches. You are the fruit. So when we get up in the morning and we start off our day and put him first, when we step outside our door, that's when our life begins. That's when we don't have to worry about nothing because we put him first. We believe that no matter what trials or tribulation, whatever we're facing, God said he'll be with us. He will provide. He said, as long as you keep on being obedient, keep on sacrificing, and keep on believing in my Father. I don't think that he would wrote this if he didn't believe. If anything else, we know that he lived it. We know that he sacrificed. We know that he stayed obedient. We know that when he didn't want to go to his death, what he did, he went to his Father. He obeyed his Father's laws and his rules and regulation. So why we can't do it either? It's no excuse. Just because Jesus was his son, just because Jesus was God's son, he still was flesh just like us. He still faced regular things like a human being. But he still got up, and then anybody can go to death just for us, our sinful self. We can't give up and be the branches and be the fruit for everyone else. We really got this. No matter what the world is doing, no matter what everybody else is doing, we know that when we read our open book, I call it the open book. I call it a book of truth. Anything that you feel like that you see and you think that you're looking at it and you know it ain't right. That's when you come, just like when you open this book and they give it to you and tell you, no, it ain't right. Just because they're doing it, you think they're getting away with it, it don't make it right. Just because the president said, just because somebody else that's big time says it, that don't make it right. Because the word that we read in here, it never changed. This word that we read in here, it stays the same. So Jesus said, I am the vine, and you are the branches. If a person remain in me, and I remain in him, then he will produce much fruit. So every time you remain in him, you producing. He's creating you just like him. I don't care what nobody say. We can live a good life. We can live almost a perfect life. It ain't hard to do these commandments. We the one make it hard because we think about our feelings. We go by feelings of everything. Walk by faith. Like I got on my walk by faith and not by sight. Walk that with what you read in this word, it is what it says. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. And we can do it just because we got up this morning. He ain't gave us the gift of life. So we give our life right back to him. We surrender to him. We submit to him. Whatever his desires he wants for me, I want it. Because I know that it's going to blossom. I'm going to blossom into a beautiful, beautiful fruit. We got this. Keep telling yourself, we got this. Through Christ, anything is possible. You can be anything that you want to be. You can accomplish anything. Anything that you put your hand on, because you know what? Because you put him in it. You put him first, but you keep him in the midst of everything. Be blessed.